Birds have always been amazing to people, and we ascribed so many symbolical meanings to them. Birds' ability to fly make them very different from humans, so we admire and envy them. Birds are a common symbol in all of the world's traditions. There are probably hundreds of superstitions related to birds and different species of birds. The widespread one is that about a bird pooping on you. People usually just take it as a fortunate sign, not thinking much about it. Since this belief is specific and there is actually not many information neither on exact origins of it nor any detailed complex explanation why belief developed in the first place, we would like to introduce you to general bird symbolism and that of the animal poop. We would try to make a connection and explain the deeper meaning behind the phenomenon of a bird pooping on you. Bird meaning and symbolism is wide, and it varies from culture to culture, tradition to another one. It also greatly depends on particular species of birds because there are so many different ones. However, all birds have something in common. Okay, the greatest majority of birds, they can fly. This is what makes them so specific and fascinating to humans, beings that do not possess such ability. Bird symbolism is strong and very old. Since ancient times, perhaps much before civilization era, people have been admired these feathery flyers. They roam vast skies, seeing the world from an entirely different perspective. Since the skies have always been associated with divine forces, gods and powerful forces, regardless of a belief or religious system, birds have also been considered very special. In general, birds symbolize freedom. They are not bound to Earth the way we are. They can fly free around the world to heights we can only imagine without using our gadgets and planes. The freedom birds represent is freedom of many symbolical layers and meanings. Besides physical freedom, birds symbolize openness of mind, freedom of thought, even emotional freedom. These amazing beings also represent the power of sight, farsight. They are associated with foresight and clairvoyance. They are often considered those that see beyond the horizon. In many mythologies, they are messengers and assistants to gods. For example, in Norse mythology, Hugin and Munin are two ravens that yes of the mighty Odin. They fly around the world and inform the god of what is happening. Birds have always been associated with messages, traveling, crossing borders between realms of our world and that of mysterious forces. Ravens are commonly associated with bad news, whilst a dove is always considered a messenger of hope. It depends on a particular belief or superstition. Bird superstitions, nature, and all of its living creature has always represented a precious source of information we could get about this world. We talk about spiritual, more abstract sort of information related to luck and fortune, prosperity, health, and love, and much more. We speak about the spiritual potential of nature and all of its living life. Many civilizations relied on animal spirits and totems as valuable sources of information. Birds have always been particularly interesting because of their messenger symbolism and spiritual role. They were often considered herald of gods or even the gods themselves. Thus, we have all sorts of superstitions related to them. Some of those beliefs are local, the others are universal. There are not definite answers that would say whether birds are lucky or not. There are common beliefs that consider birds special messengers. For example, if a bird flies into one's house, it means you are about to receive some very important news. If the bird was white, it was very likely that the news you are about to hear are good ones, and vice versa. In some societies, a bird flying into a house simply announces unexpected guests. If a bird knocks on your window, it could also suggest you are about to hear news. It could also mean you are trying to avoid something. You know that you have to face someone, but you are not ready for what they have to say. This could also mean you are about to face difficulties and run into a wall in some area of your life. That was today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. Please make sure to visit these websites to find even more information about the subject we talked about today. And to show us support, please give us a like and subscribe to our channel. And I will see you in the next video.